Good morning. Welcome to Sober Readings for Monday, August 11th. From Daily Reflections, Removing the Ground Glass. The moral inventory is a cool examination of the damages that occurred to us during life and a sincere effort to look at them in a true perspective. This has the effect of taking the ground glass out of us, the emotional substance that still cuts and inhibits. That's from As Bill Sees It, page 140. My 8-step list used to drag me into a whirlpool of resentment. After 4 years of sobriety, I was blocked by denial connected with an ongoing abusive relationship. The argument between fear and pride eased as the words of the step moved from my head to my heart. For the first time in years, I opened my box of paints and poured out an honest rage, an explosion of reds and blacks and yellows. As I looked at the drawing, tears of joy and relief flowed down my cheeks. In my disease, I had given up my art, a self-inflicted punishment far greater than any imposed from outside. In my recovery, I learned that the pain of my defects is the very substance God uses to cleanse my character and to set me free. Today's reading from the 24 Hours book, the AA Thought for the Day. While an alcoholic keeps strictly away from drink, he reacts to life much like other men. But the first drink sets the terrible cycle in motion. An alcoholic usually has no idea why he takes the first drink. Some drinkers have excuses with which they are satisfied, but in their hearts they really do not know why they do it. The truth is that at some point in their drinking they have passed into a state where the most powerful desire to stop drinking is of no avail. So ask yourself, am I satisfied that I have passed my tolerance point for alcohol? The meditation for the day. He who made the ordered world out of chaos and set the stars in their courses and made each plant to know its season, he can bring peace and order out of our private chaos if you will let him. God is watching over you too, to bless you and care for you. Out of the darkness, he is leading you to light. Out of unrest to rest. Out of disorder to order. Out of faults and failure to success. You belong to God, and your affairs are his affairs, and can be ordered by him if you are willing. The prayer for the day. I pray that I may be led out of disorder into order. I pray that I may be led out of failure into success. And finally, today's reading from As Bill Sees It, page 47. Seeing is believing. The Wright brothers' almost childish faith that they could build a machine which would fly was the mainspring of their accomplishment. Without that, nothing could have happened. We agnostics and atheists were sticking to the idea that self-sufficiency would solve our problems. When others showed us that God's sufficiency worked with them, we began to feel like those who had insisted the Wrights would never fly. We were seeing another kind of flight, a spiritual liberation from this world, people who rose above their problems. That's from the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous, pages 52 to 53 and 55. Thanks for listening to Sober Readings this morning. Until next time, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day, and as my friend Larry says, best day ever.